What's up, everybody? Welcome to 3D Rivals, your first line of defense against stupid movies. My name is DJ, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, my sister, Diane.
What's up?
And this week, we're talking about one of our top favorite movies, The Bourne Identity. Yay!
Yay! Enter side effects here.
Yeah. Sound effect claps all around. I'm not entering. I'm not.
You're the worst editor.
Yeah, absolutely. So The Bourne Identity came out in 2002. By the way, is the same year X-Men came out, or X-Men came out in 2000?
X-Men was 2000.
All right, I was only thinking that because old dude was
Brian
Stryker.
Cox.
Yeah, Brian Cox was Stryker.
Yeah.
I was like, he's always playing these real roles, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know when X2 came out, but similar role for him.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is Matt Damon back when he was younger, 20 years ago.
Yeah, he was real baby faced it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this was a change for spy movies, right? You know, James Bond was in this Brosnan era. So, you know, very what do you say, goofy?
I was gonna say just silly and over the top. I'm not sure why the Brosnan era Bond movies took that turn.
Mm-hmm.
But they did, and it was not great for the Bond franchise. And as you were saying, this movie kind of is more of a grounded spy movie. Definitely more grounded than we had in the past. Because at this time, the only thing we really have is Bond and the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah. And Mission Impossible says always. Well, even I think around this time, were we getting 2 and 3, which weren't the bestest?
2
wasn't good.
I'm pretty sure someone out there loves 2. I mean, I think Philip Seymour Hoffman, that was 2, right? With him?
Was it?
Was that 3?
Maybe. Tandy Newton was in 2.
That's the only thing you remember about 2.
Yeah, in the stupid motorcycle scene, and then the scene with the knife over to his eye, which they did for real for some dumb reason.
Because Tom Cruise is a lunatic. But anyways, none of that's important. Mm-hmm. The point is that those movies, while good, outside of the first one, they're not really spy movies anymore.
Oh, yeah, they're more action movies.
They're more action, more extreme stunts and stuff like that. So Bourne Identity kind of takes that spy movie genre and makes it more realistic. More as in, if, this type of spy was real, this is something that someone in real life could do.
Yeah. So this is the start of the story. And interesting enough, I don't know. I've seen this movie a bunch, but then, I started and I was like, oh, wow, they actually, it starts off right after his last assassination attempt. Mm-hmm. I did not, remember that or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know what it was, but I was like, oh, this takes place, immediately after that.
Yes.
So he washes up on the fishing boat and all that. And gets saved, but he doesn't remember who he is. They don't explain why. Why did he lose the memory?
I'm guessing just the effects of being in the water for so long.
Yeah, and then probably whatever stuff they give him, and
because at the end of the movie when he's talking to the professor, he's saying he was talking about the headaches they get. So I'm guessing probably something that has to do with that. Whatever they did to them probably affects his brain or whatever. And by him being in the water for so long, he loses his memory. I assume that's why he loses his memory.
Yeah. All right, and so that's the premise of the movie. So he's trying to figure out who he is, and all he has to go off of it is a bank account that was embedded in his thigh.
Watching the movie, I'm like, how is this helpful?
Yeah, for it to be embedded in your thigh?
Yes.
You don't have, your bank account,
nah,
squished into your body?
And it seems like, considering he's a spy who can remember random license plate numbers and all of that, he should be able to remember his bank account number, no?
He did. Because when he wrote it down at the bank, he didn't look at the little flashlight.
So why do you need this embedded into your thigh?
Because he loses his memory and needs to find out who he is.
But how super convenient is that? Just in case I lose my memory, I have my bank information embedded within my thigh. Just really random. And then also, Mr. Doctor Guy, why are you randomly open up people's scars? No one asked you to do that.
That's true. Yeah, he did cut the scar. Did he think he was dead? I thought he was dead.
No, remember, because...
he moved.
Yeah, they knew he was alive. So I'm like, why are you digging around in this dude's body? Remove the bullets and nothing else. No one actually bought all this extra stuff.
A little weird, yeah.
It's a little weird.
Or it was in his hip. Wherever it was.
Hip, thigh, whatever. It's a part of your leg.
So that's all he has to go off of, and he's trying to figure out who he is.
And the CIA is after him because he did not complete his mission, and they're a bunch of dummies.
Yeah. Well, the CIA is not after him. Treadstone is after
Which is
him.
a division of the CIA, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah. But this is like Black Ops. It's the
Right.
Black Ops of Black Ops.
Right, it's super secret.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah, they tried to assassinate some dude, which they weren't supposed to try and assassinate, but they thought it'd be a good idea to just do it anyway.
Sounds like something America would do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem off for the CIA, to be honest. They do a lot of things. So he goes to the bank and he finds a safe deposit box with cash, passports, and a gun.
Yes.
Right. Later on in the movie, he asks, "Who has this kinds of things?" And I'm like, isn't the answer to that obvious?
Yeah.
I mean, like, is it just because of the Bourne movies? But I don't think so. I figure if I had amnesia and I found my safe deposit box and I had a bunch of different identities with a bunch of cash, there are three things. Either I'm a professional criminal, an assassin, or a spy. Though that's one of them.
Yeah, I mean, my first thought was like, you're a hitman. I'm just saying, like, who else needs that many identities?
You're right.
And all of that cash. Just like, I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah, I was like, the answer was clear from the beginning.
Whatever it is, it's not a good.
Yeah.
It's not a good profession.
People, if you just found a bunch of cash, you'd be like, oh, okay. But you've got a bunch of different identities and a weapon.
You're up to no good.
Yeah.
Just really, I'm like, you thinking like, maybe I'm a shipper. You are not.
No. Once you found that, that's it.
Yeah.
And then you were in like some super secret bank, like
yeah,
no questions asked, just give your account number, and then you gotta have a palm print. I'm like, I don't.
Super secure, right? Because that lady was looking at you like, you ain't got no money up in here.
Well, he does.
He does.
And other things, and he knows how to kill you.
Yeah. So yeah, he was a little naive about that. Like he really wanted to be a good guy, even though it was obvious he wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, if I've lost my memory, right? But let's say before he got to the bank, right? The police came and he stopped him and he just like
after he
muscle memory beat them up. Yeah. I would be like, oh, I'm like a assassin. Like, because that's the first thing. Like, who just knows how to do this?
That, right? Like, you can say like, I know how to fight, but to fight like that, to completely demolish these cops like that and put them in the hospital, like, dude, you know you're not a normal person.
Yeah.
He knew he was not a normal person when he started speaking like 5 different languages.
Yeah, you were understanding what they were saying.
Yeah.
And speaking to them. It's like, yeah, come on, man. Come on, put the puzzle together here.
Yeah, it's like you're a straight up spy. Come on.
Stop looking. It's probably a bad idea. But he goes to the embassy because he was getting followed by the police. Smart idea-ish. Yes. But, I mean, for the immediate problem.
Yeah, I mean, if you weren't an assassin, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And then I guess the embassy was like, hey, stop that guy. And then he beats up everybody in the embassy. Once again, giving you very clue.
Yes.
Good clues that you're
yes.
Just not a normal person. Yeah. But that's where he meets the girl. Because he's in Germany? He's in Germany here.
Switzerland? But they were all speaking German, though.
They were speaking German. I don't know.
I mean, somebody could tell me how dumb I am about that, but yeah.
I thought they were speaking German. Wasn't the girl German?
She was German, yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone was speaking German.
Okay. We could be wrong, but we're not.
I know. I don't think I'm wrong. Because, like, I know German when I hear it.
Yeah. Everybody knows German when they hear it.
I mean, does that mean
it's kind of a hard language to miss? I mean, like, I imagine if someone hears you speaking English, they're like, yeah, that's English.
Exactly. You know? Yeah, it's like I know Spanish when I hear it or Italian when I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So that's where he finds the girl. Okay. Girl.
No. We are going to save her for my nitpick.
Girl. No? Okay.
We're just going to say
there were a lot of flags.
We're saving her for my nitpicks. I got a nitpick that just says Marie.
Marie is a nitpick.
We're going to save her. But anyways, he offered her a bunch of cash to drive him to Paris.
Yeah.
I don't fault her for taking that. $10,000 to drive you to
Paris?
Paris?
Germany then. You're driving to Paris.
Yeah, but I could have swore that bank said they were in Switzerland.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know. Hold on. Someone gonna tell me like Switzerland's next to Germany or something dumb.
It could, and look, all right, and then they're like these stupid Americans don't know their own geography. Look, I haven't gone to Europe, so I know in general where some of the countries are, but I'm not 100% sure.
Like, I know where all the important countries are.
And if you have a problem with it, tell me where North Dakota is.
Okay. So Switzerland is next to France.
Oh, okay. All right. So they could have been in Switzerland.
Yes.
All right. Well, they were probably in Switzerland.
And Germany's next to Switzerland and also France.
Oh, so we were right.
We're not that far off. Switzerland's like this itty bitty country in between France, Germany, and Italy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
So he was in Germany, he went to the bank in Switzerland, and was the EU, when did the EU get started? Because I was like, they're traveling between these countries kind of easily.
It had to be way after, before then. Because this was 2001.
Oh, this is 2000. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was way before then. Yeah.
All right. Because I was like, man, you just, look, we can't go between the U.S. and Canada that easy. Like, you can go between it, but you were getting stopped at the border.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
How long will you be here?
Yeah. Is it leisure or business? I'm like, both. I guess. I don't know.
No, don't say that because they ain't gonna want your visa. And they do check. And if you try to go around, they will know.
Just go to North Dakota, as I named, and walk across. That border is not guarded.
No one lives in North Dakota.
So, yeah. All right. So he travels with her to Paris. And then he asks her, all right, I'm just, since I mentioned this nitpick already, I'm going to name this nitpick again. Fine. So this is when he asks her, who has these type of things in a safe deposit box? And again, I'm like, an assassin. Hey, Marie. Yeah. An assassin has those things.
I don't know what Marie wanted. She was all over the place. Didn't make no sense. Like, look, I get you poor. You've been traveling around, sleeping in your car and whatnot. Take the 10 grand. Take that risk. I don't fault you for that.
I was like, I guess she had nothing to lose, because I was like, you have to be in a mindset that, well, I have nothing else to lose to, as we go on through the story, to be staying.
No, throughout the story, she started making no sense. Like, initially, fine, right? She takes the cash, she drops him off at his apartment. I'm fine with her. But after the man gets into a fight with an assassin who busts through he didn't take the door.
He did swing through the window.
For no
what
reason.
Was the deal with that?
No reason. It's on the list. For no reason at all.
That wasn't very stealth at all.
It made no sense.
It's cool. It was a cool shot.
Yes.
Why did he have a sniper rifle like the other guy?
Maybe they all have different methods of.
Oh, so he's
because remember, Bourne was the more the
assault rifle dude.
Yeah, because the professor's like long distance. Bourne was more of an embedding within the people kind of deal. Because this was based off a book, if you didn't know. Mm-hmm. And in the book, they refer to him as the chameleon because he's able to blend in and basically change how he looks. So that's more of his kind of deal.
That's Bourne still.
Yes.
Okay. He is pretty good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it's like Matt Damon has the kind of face, and not that he's goofy looking or anything like that, because he's not, but like he could blend into a crowd.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. It's distinctive, but I guess it's distinctive now because it's Matt Damon, and we all know what he looks like.
Yeah,
but
if you take away the fact that he's Matt Damon away, it's like that's the kind of guy who could be behind you in Dunkin' Donuts, and you don't really notice him.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking. So the assassin guy jumps through the window, right? So to defenestrate somebody is to throw them out a window. Is there an opposite word for that? Like, because he went through the window, so is he like the defenestration assassin, or is there like a different?
I'm just saying the guy.
He jumped out of a window too afterwards. Did. That's he's the defenestration assassin.
Okay, sure.
That's exactly what he is.
Sure. He was just being a little extra.
Like, he crossed through and did it. At the end, he jumped out.
He literally, I'm like, bro, you could open up them doors. You didn't have to run through it. But yeah. But anyways, at that point, Marie You already got your cash. Walk away.
I got you.
You know, at that point you say, like, hey, she has nothing to lose. Hey, I'm following this guy up to his apartment, blah, blah, blah. But after he gets into a fight with a random man that jumped through his window, and then that man decided to kill himself by jumping through a window, I'm walking away.
Yeah. Now that fight. So this is the start of Jason Bourne beating people with random household objects. A chair leg, a towel. And this one is a big pin.
Yeah.
Which, ow.
Yeah, I mean...
He stabbed him several times with that pin.
Getting stabbed with a pin is just... It's disrespectful, number one.
Yeah.
And just like...
like, did you? And I have a knife.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you had a knife.
Bourne was better.
Obviously, he's the number one assassin out of all of them. Because the rest of them...
Yeah, because everyone they send after him just dies.
Yeah. I'm like, man, they should have had them team up or something.
Yeah, so... And then he ends up stabbing the pin through the web of the guy's finger. I
quit after that.
Come on,
like,
man.
legit, I'm out.
Jeez. All right, man. That's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
But good choreographed fight. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. And then, as we mentioned, the guy jumps out the window and kills himself. Why did he do that?
I guess so he wouldn't have to talk.
Okay. I don't know. Was Tristan going to kill him? I mean, they are really ready to kill people.
They might have killed him anyways because it was super public. Like, Bourne's not going to let him go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he made it public too by like jumping out onto a street and stuff. Like,
I don't think that guy was the smartest assassin they had.
Yeah, he was the worst assassin they had. I mean, we talked about him jumping through the windows in the first place. He's not a good assassin.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this guy.
Not the greatest.
So yeah, he takes Marie, and then is this the point where he said she can run? Yeah, he told her that several times.
Yeah. Basically, he's like, no, I'm gonna stay, and I'm like, girl, why? You met this? You don't even know him.
No. Yeah, I don't know. He told her to sit. She can sit there and wait for the police, which she probably should have.
She really should have.
Yeah.
Because as long as they separate, like Tristan, they're gonna be like, where is he at? I don't know. That's it. You can't kill her.
No.
So it didn't make any sense. She was better off waiting for the cops.
Nope, but she went, and then they were in the car and stuff, and then she didn't run when he went to look at the train station. Why did he look at the train station?
He went
he hid the bag.
He hid the bag that he magically had again.
I was thinking that.
Yep.
I was like, where did he go get the bag again?
He didn't.
Okay.
It just came back.
I thought I missed it.
Nope. You didn't.
Okay. Because when he put it in the train station, I was like, okay, so he's going to have to come back here and get it.
Yeah, he didn't come back.
All right.
Yep.
Maybe it's when he told the guy to go to Paris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when he got it. That's when he got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, no, did he have it before then?
He had it before then.
Ah, man. Before they went to old dude's house, they stopped there and they got it.
Okay.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to work things out here, okay? So, yeah, so then that's when he's like, okay, is your last chance. She should have got out of the car.
Get out of the car. I thought, dude, I would have been like, okay, he's gone. I'd have took the car and left.
Yeah. I thought she would have.
A smart person would have.
Like, okay, I'm out of this.
Yeah.
I'm done.
There was no reason for her to stay.
But she just puts the seatbelt.
She decides to. They get into a very good, like, we're talking about action scenes in this movie. Like, we already talked about the fight in his apartment, which is fantastic. This car chase scene was fantastic.
You know, European car chase scenes are always interesting because, like, their
cars are small.
Well, they have to be small because their roads are small. So, and I think that makes it more interesting than, like, you know, the chase scene in LA, you know, whatever.
Well, maybe because the streets are always so crowded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's people, there's cars. He has to drive on the sidewalk and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got the little interesting police siren. Why does all European countries have those sirens?
It's really weird. It's really annoying. Just, guys, your sirens suck. I don't like it.
I really don't. I don't like
But you know what I noticed? And this is like off topic, but did you notice how fancy their payphones were?
Oh, no, I didn't pay attention.
Oh, they're really fancy. They're in like clear glass booths with like a
bunch
bunch
of buttons. He like ran through one of the doors, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, why are they phone's so fancy? Our payphones look like a crackhead smeared his butt on it.
And that he did. But we don't have payphones anymore.
Well, in 2001, there were payphones, and
It was little blue black boxes, basically.
Yeah.
We didn't have, you know how in movies there's always like a glass thing to walk in, you close the door behind you. We didn't have none of those.
Nah.
No. It was a open phone.
Dirty box.
Dirty box on the street.
Yep.
Mm. Which I've never used. Have you ever used a payphone?
Once I did. Back in 2001.
Oh.
Yes, I was supposed to catch the bus somewhere, but I couldn't figure out which bus it was.
Oh.
So I called your dad to come and get us.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yes. And then I probably got a cell phone like the week later.
I remember those commercials for like 1-800-COLLECT?
Oh, 1-800-COLLECT. Oh yeah, like all of the, what's it, like MCI or something like that?
It's something like that, yeah. And call ATT.
Yep. If you didn't have a quarter, I guess you could call collect. I ain't paying for that phone call.
Yeah, right. Right. Oh my God. Oh, the things that our children will never have to deal with. They got to deal with TikTok or whatever.
Oh, gosh, hopefully that burns.
Well, Twitter won't exist for them, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so yes, good chase scene.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's pretty good at evading stuff and getting away. And then I was like, if you're a police officer, do you chase here? He's on the wrong side of the road. This seems like, I'm pretty sure, and I know police don't follow this because they don't hear, because we have stuff where things happen, but like, it is more dangerous for you to be chasing him while he's on the wrong side of the road.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, like, at that point, you don't chase. Don't they have helicopters or something?
Is that really a thing? Like,
yeah, because it was the okay, this happened, I don't know if it was last year, but it was these boys, they stole a car, and the police, they said it was too dangerous, and they backed off.
No.
Helicopter kept track of them.
I agree with you there. I guess what I meant, is that really a thing? Is that a thing in Europe?
Oh.
Because, I mean, I can only base this off of movies I've seen.
Oh, you never seen, like, a helicopter chasing a car? What? I'm pretty sure the police have helicopters in Europe.
I'm just saying I haven't seen it in a movie, and then proceed to list all the movies that has it in that I forgot about.
Yeah, in the comments you will.
Yeah.
Most likely. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
yeah.
but I agree with you. They would not pursue that chase. But then also, that itty raggedy car, they couldn't catch that car. That car
was a Mini.
It has to have a max of like 40 miles an hour.
It was a Mini.
She didn't take care of that Mini.
She did not.
That car was trash. I mean,
Good
I'm
point.
surprised the engine didn't fall out of it when he tried to accelerate.
Yeah, well, he asked if it was okay before he went on the chase.
Okay.
But remember, it's not the car, it's the driver.
Yeah, but if your car can only go so fast.
You don't need to go fast to have a police chase. We've seen that before.
Yeah, we have.
See?
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't understand. Can't you just pass them and then like get in front of them?
That's what I keep saying. I'm like, are you keeping pace with them?
No, he had that car moving, all right?
I mean, he did. I'm not convinced that car could move.
All right.
I'm just saying. It was a little rough.
Okay. All right. So after that, what are they trying to figure out? Because they have to cut their hair. I always like how in these movies, they cut their hair with scissors and stuff. And then in the next scene, like, it's like perfectly cut.
Right. Because that hack job he gave her, I'm like, girl, if nothing
that hair would have been so uneven.
Nothing else. That should cause you to run. The way, I'm like, why are you cutting it like this? Of all of your spy skills, hair cutting isn't one of them?
No, why would he need to cut hair? He knows how to kill you with the scissors.
I don't know. To change your identity, if you have a bad haircut, I'm going to notice.
He has short hair.
Whatever. I was looking like, oh man, she going to look really toe up after that haircut.
That should have been, it should have been bad. It should have been bad. And then what, they dye her hair black?
I guess, or dark brown or whatever. It wasn't it didn't really change the way she looked, honestly.
No, she looks exactly the same.
Yes.
I would have noticed them.
Exactly.
Also, Matt Damon didn't change at all, so
I
would have noticed
anything.
him.
So it didn't make any sense. Why is she dyeing her hair and hacking her hair off and you didn't do anything? At least put on a hat. Something.
She had a scarf around her neck.
What was he doing?
Being Jason Bourne out in the open. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so then they try to. So where do they go after that to try and find out? Oh, they need the records from the hotel.
Yeah, because he turned out he was also going by the name Michael Caine. So they're trying to figure out who he was, what he was doing, and where he went.
But Michael Caine is dead.
Yes, dead.
Quote unquote.
Yes, but he was using that name to go after Wombosi, who's the guy he was supposed to assassinate. But so they found out, what Michael Caine was doing. He got all the information about Wombosi's.
Yeah, and then so they go to the morgue for Michael Caine's body. They see that Wombosi visited the morgue before, and then they find out Wombosi's dead because Treadstone just assassinated him. I was like, is that a good idea? In the beginning of the movie, didn't they say like who was stupid enough to try and kill him? I know it wasn't one of our USA government agencies.
But see, they were trying to. This is where this guy, the lead guy of Treadstone, he was making everything worse.
He was making everything worse.
So his thought was, we'll just go ahead and assassinate Wombosi, say Bourne did it, and then that would bring Bourne home. But you didn't even have a handle on where Jason was.
Yeah.
So that didn't make any sense. So it was like, it was dumb. And then I felt like that's too much attention because the dude had already been on TV saying that the CIA tried to kill me.
And then he gets sniped. So the whole world is like, well, that was the CIA.
Exactly.
I'm like, you could have had, I thought like you would have him like die in a car crash or something like that.
Something, at least that way, if people complain about it, at least it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, come on, it's a coincidence or whatever. Yeah. No, but you had him get sniped through a window. Yeah. Duh. We know that was the CIA.
Yeah. So he says, oh, Bourne decided to complete his mission. Why?
Well, that's why this guy gets killed in the end. But
yes, because just dumbness all around. But anyways, I think that's when it finally clicked with Marie that Jason Bourne was an assassin because the newspaper spelled it out for her.
Yeah. So that was my biggest problem. Mm-hmm. I was like, so you're just now figuring out that he's an assassin? Again, the safe deposit box with money, guns, and passports in it did not give you that idea.
The car chase scene, the fight, and none of that.
Right, yeah, he knows how to fight. Like, he's an assassin.
Yeah.
It is blaringly obvious. Yeah. I don't know.
And then, I'm sorry, she's like, well, what did it say? I'm like, look, I don't speak French, but I understood that headline.
Yeah.
Girl, you're tripping.
And then now she's like, no, I can't be around. It's too late now.
It's too late now.
You should have did that a long time ago.
And then she still goes with him.
Yeah.
God, she was all over.
Hey, man, she was. See, I feel like Usher's "You Got It Bad" should have been playing for this for her. You got it bad, okay? She saw Jason and she had it bad, all right?
Okay,
I guess. There's no other explanation for her actions.
It's not. She's known this guy for all of 3 days, and she's like, I'm with you to the end. Man, I don't know you. I'm out.
She's a ride or die for the person she just met.
For the person you just met. No, we are not ride or die.
Yeah, so, bad on her part.
Yeah.
So Jason's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to find out who I am now. And I'm like, again, Jason, I think you should have known already after you beat up the police and then found the gun and passports. I just think I would have been like, oh, I'm an assassin. Okay. Yeah. I probably need to hide somewhere.
I think it definitely took him too long, but I think he was just really hoping he was a good guy.
That he was a school teacher?
Yeah. Or something.
In Paris?
Uh-huh. With like, what, 100,000 in cash?
Yeah, I mean, clearly that's a normal thing for people to have.
Yes. Yeah. So they go to her brother's house. They get tracked there.
Was that her brother?
Her stepbrother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was her stepbrother.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. Almost got the little kids killed.
Yeah, we're gonna say some of that for my nitpicks too. But anyways, he gets this encounter with the professor. Mm-hmm. Which is played by Clive Owen, who was in this movie for all of like 4 minutes. It says 2 words.
Hey, it happens.
But it does put Jason on the track of who he worked for, which is Treadstone.
Yeah. Okay. And so that's where he finds out. So after the children almost die, I mean, not really, I'm embellishing that, but I'm going to say almost die since an assassin was in their vicinity.
Yes.
He goes after them. So he calls them. I feel like Tristan is being kind of dumb in some of this, right?
It doesn't. I mean, that's why the guy dies at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. They weren't too smart.
Nope.
They weren't operating in a real smart way.
Nah.
Yeah. So he figures out where the guy is and follows him to the office, and he's like, "Who am I? Where am I?" All that good stuff.
Yeah. Then the guy tells him stuff, and now he remembers. Oh no.
I mean, I guess kind of a bad time for an assassin to get a conscience, but I mean, I feel him. I'm supposed to kill this guy, and then it's like, oh, his 3 kids are right here. Am I supposed to kill him in front of his children?
I agree.
I can't kill anyone at all. I couldn't imagine doing that in front of their children.
Yeah, I could see why he was just like, maybe not today.
Yeah.
So he backed out, and that kind of started the whole thing.
Yeah, and so now he wants to quit, but as you know, you can't. You can't do that.
No, because how they gonna let you walk away? You did too much. You know too much. They're not gonna just let you walk away.
That's true. They're not. You can't. Not when you're a spy.
No, I mean, like, how are they gonna trust you that one day you're not gonna say something?
Yeah. So that leads to the stairway scene, and I was like, Civil War. Did you you copy from Jason Bourne here?
Bourne did it better.
Yeah. I feel like they copy from Bourne.
They were similar. I'm not gonna say they copied. They were similar.
I'm gonna be honest, and I had this conversation with my wife. This is what I thought the Black Widow movie was going to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
they kept promising a spy movie. When you say spy movie, I'm thinking Jason Bourne.
Yeah, it was not a spy. It wasn't even a spy movie.
It wasn't
a spy movie at all.
It was. I don't know what it was.
I mean, you had people in there that were supposedly spies.
Yeah, but you said spy movie, and it's like, oh, remember the Winter Soldier is gonna be like that.
Yeah, they did say it was gonna be like.
Yeah, they kept tossing that out, getting my hopes up, and it was neither.
I'm sorry. Well, supposedly Secret Wars is supposed to be Winter Soldier.
Prove it to me.
We won't know until we see it.
I mean, they failed so much, so I have no hope for anything.
Yeah. So Jason Bourne escapes, and that's that. And I don't get my whole turnaround, and the train goes past, and then Jason Bourne disappears, and then the Bourne music plays. I didn't get that. I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted that scene.
Okay, well, watch the other ones then.
I mean,
yes,
it's kind of necessary.
I guess, but you need to bring it out that the score in this movie is kind of cool.
It is.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, it's definitely early 2000s.
But it's perfect though.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's perfect for this movie.
Bourne has made one mistake because in the next movie, his girlfriend dies. Right at the very beginning of the movie.
Yes.
Okay, so here's my thing. Jason, you didn't know where she was going when you guys split ways, and you found out where she was, right? So that then tells me
that they can find out where she is.
That they can find out where she is.
True indeed.
True. So, dumb?
I will say yes.
Yeah.
I will say yes.
Yeah, that is very dumb. He probably, I guess, even if you want to find her, then be like, okay, well, we've got to go somewhere else now.
But there's nowhere he can go, really.
I don't know. Go somewhere without cameras.
Where would that be?
Oh, it's early 2000s. Not everything has cameras.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't know. Go to China. There's no extradition.
Except for they will stand out in China.
There are Americans in China.
Okay, but you're acting like the CIA is going to ask China to deliver them so they can be arrested. They're just going to kill them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But then China will be mad about it.
Will they?
Kind of. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Go to Russia. There you go.
Hey, yeah. That worked for Snowden.
It did work for Snowden. He's kind of in a similar situation, except for he's not like Jason Bourne.
Nah, he's just a nerd.
Basically. All right. So, yeah, that's the Bourne Identity.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Bourne Identity. Great movie.
Yes.
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. So, movie facts then.
Yes.
What you got for me?
Okay, so some castings. Sometimes when I throw these castings, I don't never know if they're true or not.
Oh no, I don't know what you're gonna say for this.
I'm gonna start off with like a maybe, but no. Brad Pitt. I think he
could have been Bourne. I feel like we always say this with every movie. I feel like the Bourne that we have
because the one we have, like I think Brad Pitt could absolutely do this role with no problem. My problem is I feel like he's distracting. You know what I said? Like
distracting?
Because I feel like before I said like Matt Damon's the kind of person who can blend into a crowd. I don't see Brad. I feel like if you see Brad Pitt or someone who looks like Brad Pitt, you're noticing Brad Pitt.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's not that important for the movie, though.
No, but like if I'm a spy, I have to disappear. I have to be unrecognizable.
Okay, all right then, all right. But I think Brad Pitt would.
Oh no, he could absolutely play it. Yeah, he could absolutely play this role with no problem. Okay, now here's my two absolutely no's, and I'm hoping this was never
Nicolas
ever.
Cage, no.
Oh my gosh. Seriously.
Oh, I want that movie now.
That's a horrible movie. Russell Crowe and Matthew McConaughey. Russell Crowe would have been too old, right?
Was he in 2002?
He'd have been like 40, no? I don't know how old Russell Crowe is.
Russell Crowe could have played this role.
You think so?
Yeah.
Don't think he'd have been too old?
No. I think Russell Crowe could have played this role.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it would have been played differently a little bit, but he could have played this role. I feel like Matt Damon meets it better because he has this young looking face. Mm-hmm. And it feels more like, especially since he has to start off with someone who doesn't know who he is, it feels more like someone that doesn't know anything, right? Mm-hmm. Because the younger person is, you get that vibe that like, okay, maybe they're a bit green around the ears, or Okay. So I feel like Matt Damon fits in it more, but I think Russell Crowe could have played it. You said Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, that's
no.
Yeah,
I don't see him in this role. Has he played a spy?
No.
Okay.
No, I like him when he plays lawyers.
Yeah. Oh, that's the movie we go to?
He was in 2 movies where he was a lawyer.
Okay. All right.
He was.
Yeah, both of them are.
I mean.
All right. Yeah, you guys go look up the lawyer movies that Matthew McConaughey has done.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, for me, that's a definite no. I can't picture it. You said yes on Russell Crowe. I was like no, but okay, fair enough.
I think Russell Crowe would be believable.
Okay.
I feel like Brad Pitt would be a better pick. Obviously, Matt Damon was the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this was based on a book by Robert Ludlum. Mm-hmm. Apparently, I don't know when it was written. A long time ago. This movie is loosely based on the book. They changed. I mean, like the general plot, amnesia, blah blah blah, Marie, but they changed a whole bunch of other stuff. If you're looking for something that closely follows the book, there was a miniseries in 1988. Apparently.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. There's always a mini. All these movies, we keep finding out there was some kind of TV show in the 70s or 80s.
I'd be like, where's all the 70s and 80s shows we're not seeing?
Yeah, how come I haven't seen any of these? Yeah. No, I need to watch
because I was
Bourne
like,
Identity.
That seems interesting. Yeah. I wouldn't know what's it about now. And then I was flipping the YouTube had it. I wasn't sure like how legit it was going to be. Probably some guy who illegally downloaded and put it on
if it's if it's on YouTube, yes.
I was tempted to watch it. I was like, no, that's okay.
Yes, because we don't illegally download anything here at 3D Rivals. Never, ever. Nope. Everything is legally obtained.
Yep. So oddly enough, the 2 main CIA guys, Brian Cox and I think the other guy is Christopher Cooper, I think his name is. He's been in stuff.
Yeah.
They actually never say their names in a movie.
Oh, that's true. They don't. That's weird.
Yeah, I only know their names because I did read the book.
Yeah. That's really weird because you got You got these characters that
But
we identify with, but they don't have a name.
they don't have a name. And like watching the movie, I was like, did they ever say his name? Like I knew his name was, but I'm guessing most people wouldn't have known.
No, they just like have a conversation with people. Like people come up and they don't say, "Hey, Bob" or whatever. It's just start talking.
Yeah, very interesting.
Okay.
Yes. So originally Universal Studio wanted to do a film back in the early '80s with Burt Reynolds. He has a mustache, right? Would he have kept the mustache for the movie?
Yeah.
That'd have been weird.
Wait, why does a mustache make it weird?
I don't know, because
it would have been the '80s.
Because everyone has a mustache.
Yeah.
Because I like picture. It's weird because I can only think of it from having seen a 2000 version with Matt Damon. So then I'm like,
it would have been a different movie. I think it should have been made in the 2000s as it was.
Well, I'm guessing the book had been written in the early 80s or the late 70s. Then it would have fit because there was no technology.
Okay. Oh yeah, it would have fit.
Yeah, it would have fit. Yeah. It's only weird for us now. Because, in 2001, they had flip phones.
Oh, the flip phones.
Yeah. Okay. So this movie had a lot of interference from Universal Studios. They demanded a lot of rewrites and reshoots and stuff, which caused delays and an $8 million overage. And they actually wanted to get rid of the farm scene between him and the professor and get rid of that. And they was like, absolutely not. So whatever. The Universal Studio and the director did not get along. That's why the director did not direct the other two. Oh. But they had their hands all over this movie for some reason.
Yeah, that seems to happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes leave stuff alone.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, if you hire if you hire a producer and a director, maybe trust them to make the movie.
Just let them do it. At least let them see where they're going with it. Yeah. It doesn't seem.
And then if you need to change things for rating purposes or whatever afterwards, then do that. But I don't know. I never get it. You always hear these stories of this studio overstepping their bounds.
Yeah, just let them make this movie. Look, if you didn't trust this guy, then you should have made the movie back in 1980 with Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Okay. So nitpicks. I want to go in mostly order as I see them.
Oh, okay.
Is 2 weeks enough to recover from 2 gunshot wounds in the back?
They weren't deep.
I don't know. I mean, I've known people that got shot, and 2 weeks is not enough to recover.
He's also an assassin.
So he's Superman too?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's trained on this stuff, and he's probably just dealing with the pain.
But in 2 weeks, though, but he's also working on the boat. It's not like 2 weeks later he's up and walking.
Oh, yeah, he's working on a fishing boat.
He's actively working on a fishing boat.
I didn't think about it, but I guess not. I don't know. That didn't even cross my mind at all. I was like, would he would have survived in this water? But I guess he had a
I think if it's cold enough. Because I feel like hypothermia in that case, it might help you.
Would it?
Because it would slow everything down. So you're not bleeding as much.
I guess.
I think it might help. Yeah, I don't think 2 weeks is enough. And then I feel like his wounds would get all infected working on the fishing boat. And he has to smell. Yeah. He has to be really funky. Because not only
they washed up on the fishing boat. They don't have ways to wash up?
Fishing boats smell.
Yeah.
And then he got on that, who knows where that sweater came from.
Oh, you're saying after he got off
After he got off the boat, he has to be one smelly dude.
That's true. That's why he was sleeping on the bench in the park.
I'm just saying. So then, Marie, if a smelly man comes up to you...
Is the smelly part the problem here?
Okay, but now we can talk about Marie. Okay, as I already said, her taking the cash. I don't.
Yeah, problem number one: don't give anyone a ride offering you $10,000 for the ride. Obviously, there's a problem.
First of all, $10,000 stack of cash, girl.
I would be like, look, I don't even care how much I want the money. I'm like, this seems like there's more problems that's gonna come with this than necessary.
If someone got abandoned $10,000, I'm going to assume you robbed a bank.
Yeah.
No one walks around with cash like that.
At minimum, you robbed a bank.
You're a bank robber who asked for a ride, and I said yes.
Yeah, so now I'm an accessory to your crime.
Yes. So, okay, problem number one. Then you go to his house. Whose toothbrush was that?
Yeah, man, she was brushing her teeth.
Whose toothbrush was that?
I'm like, you just picked up someone's toothbrush and you brushing your teeth. That's nasty, Marie.
Oh, girl.
See, that's why she didn't mind him stinking. She probably
she can use a strange man's toothbrush. Oh man, girl. Okay, so all right, so you take this cash, you go to this random guy's house. Someone breaks in, he gets into a fight, he murders a guy with a pen, basically.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You watch this guy jump out of a window, and then you said, I'm gonna stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Right? And then in his bag, the guy has a picture of you. And you're like, how do you do this? But I'm gonna stay with you though. I'm out. It doesn't make any sense. No rational person will stay.
Yeah, we done, and we go to the police station. So
We're done. It doesn't make any sense. But then she's like, I'm going to stay. But then she threw a hissy fit when she raised in a newspaper, you're an assassin.
Obviously.
You knew that already.
I was like, yeah, if anything, besides all the stuff I mentioned, the fight with the crazy window guy didn't give it away.
Exactly.
He's an assassin.
That's not normal. So now you're like, get away from me. Don't touch me, girl.
Well, you're going to kill me now? I mean, maybe he should.
I'm like, maybe he should. And then I'm like, if he ain't kill you yet. Okay. So then she still gets in the car and is like, well, you just take me to my brother's house. Fine. But then, first of all, Jason, why'd you stay at this man's house? You go into the house, you realize someone is living there, and you're like, we have to go. We can't stay.
Yeah. Even after he showed up and stuff, you should have left, especially after you saw he had kids.
Exactly. And then, for some reason, you decided to stay. Didn't make any sense.
They should have stayed at a motel somewhere. Motels, people.
Exactly.
You can pay with cash, no questions asked.
No one knows you're there.
And nobody knows you're there.
And that's probably a place that doesn't have too many cameras.
Yeah.
Just, it didn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand why they stayed. Okay. So even then, after, again, another fight with another assassin, she's like, I'm going to go with you. No.
Yeah.
Just, it makes no sense. Just, she was like all over the place. I didn't get it.
Yeah. So, no, Marie wasn't smart. There's no reason
no
that she was like, and then, I don't know. Marie, no. Just a no. So Marie was pretty much the biggest nitpick of the movie. Mm-hmm. And then besides Treadstone guy, I'm like, bro, you're doing too much.
Yeah, I was just like, none of this happened if they don't overreact, right? They're like, he failed his mission. Okay. Where is he? We don't know.
Kill him. Yeah, I was like, how about you try and bring him in?
Like, maybe find out what he's doing first?
Yeah.
You start sending assassins after this guy, and you're just causing more and more chaos, drawing more and more attention to what you guys are doing, which is why he died at the end.
Yeah, he got... Old dude ordered him to be killed. I'm like, yeah. Well, that happens.
Yeah. Okay. So the guy through the window. So one, he goes downstairs to kill the landlady, only to go back up the stairs to jump
I
through
didn't notice that. He did shoot the landlady.
Yeah.
And then, because he's window guy. So but why'd you kill her?
But you didn't even need to kill her then. And then, if you have this gun, why not just shoot Jason through the glass?
It's true. Jason has like a spider sense. Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm serious. He's like someone, like, he's like, something's wrong with the window. I'm like, how do you know that, Jason? I don't understand.
Every time I see this movie, I keep trying to like, do I see something in this window?
No, he has a
There's
spider sense.
Yeah.
Danger.
Yeah, so that guy just didn't make any sense and just not. Okay, so here's my last nitpick. So when Jason is talking to the Treadstone guy who's by his name is Coughlin. Mm-hmm. His name is Alexander Coughlin. Mm-hmm. Coughlin is told him basically it was your plan, right? Goes through this whole thing. And now he said Jason hid out on that yacht for days, right? Mm-hmm. Jason would have known that there was kids on a boat and he could have bailed out at any time.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
So I'm just saying, like, none of that had to happen. You'd have known the kids was there. You
Yeah,
could
but
have
he was a mindless assassin.
You could have aborted your plan and tried it at
It
any
didn't
other
happen.
time.
It didn't happen yet until he saw it up close.
What
He
are
was
you
a
talking about?
mindless assassin, and it didn't matter. The other assassin knew there was kids in the house, and he didn't care.
Well, that guy doesn't care. Clearly, Jason cares. So then my thing is, Jason would have noticed the kids on the boat.
It didn't hit him until he was right there with a gun in front of the kid's face. That's what I mean. Hey, I get it. He was gonna go through with it up until he saw the kid's face.
He already knew they were there.
I think that it's not about knowing they were there.
Okay, I'm not buying it.
I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's fine.
Okay.
Up until he actually saw the kid's face, he's like, "No, I can't do that." Yeah, okay, fine.
No, but I say that because it's already clear that he cares about kids. Because when he was at Marie's brother's house, right, he was playing with the kids.
Wasn't he actually a teacher?
Was he a teacher?
I think we gotta watch the other movies, but I think he was like a teacher.
I think he might have been in. I don't know if they ever did this in the movies, but in the book, he does have kids.
Okay.
Before he became an assassin.
See, how did he do that? I was thinking about the professor guy. I'm like, well, that wasn't his kid in the beginning.
The beginning when?
Of the movie, when they first showed the professor guy, he was like with a kid playing piano.
I thought he was just a piano teacher.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. That's what my thought was.
Because I was like, man, how do you have a family and then be an assassin?
I thought all of them with the weird blonde hair guy, which obviously why.
He's not a good assassin.
He's not a good assassin, but they've all had like regular people jobs.
That's true. I mean, you gotta blend in.
That's nice. Someone who at my job is an assassin.
True. Would an assassin blend in as an engineer?
Why not?
Oh, okay.
They're smart. Pay attention to detail. I think they have all the skills to be an assassin.
Hey, okay. All right.
So for last week, you just said engineers weren't athletic. So besides,
I didn't say that. I think that you said that.
I didn't say that.
All right. Show pitch. Okay.
Okay.
A sequel to Martin, but
Tommy's
it's about Tommy, and he is actually an assassin.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so it'd be like a series. You know how they like making serious shows off of all of our old 90s shows?
Mm-hmm.
So do that, but it's Tommy who's actually an assassin.
Interesting. I mean, it would be nice to know what Tommy actually does.
Mm-hmm. You can call the show Tommy.
Okay.
Let's write it. We're writing the show. 3D Rivals exclusive.
So who plays Tommy?
I don't know. Just get a bald head black guy. Whatever.
Wow. Okay.
What? Does he have to look exactly like Tommy?
No, I guess he doesn't have to look like Tommy. No.
Yeah. So yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's a good show idea, I'm saying.
I mean, I think it would be nice. We do need to figure out exactly what Tommy's about because he always had money.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows what he did. Because then they say he worked in the building with no windows.
Yeah. CIA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Excellent job.
Yes.
All right. All right. Any other nitpicks?
That was my last one.
All right. This is one of my favorite movies.
I think so. I think this is a solid movie. I think the trilogy. I think there's the rare instances where a trilogy is actually good.
Yeah.
Like there's parts of movies I don't like, but I think as a whole it's a good trilogy.
Yeah. I already mentioned Jason was dumb for not thinking that they were going to find her after he found her, but yeah. So. Then I didn't get my train ending, so whatever.
Yeah.
Or him calling someone from a building, like, because I'm looking right at you.
You look tired. Like, wait, what? Yeah, don't worry. We'll be doing the Bourne Supremacy sometime.
I do need another spy movie like this. We're starting to get some good mystery movies now with the Knives Out series. Mm-hmm. We need a new spy series. We really haven't gotten up into a real good spy series.
We haven't. I don't know where we're really gonna get one because they try to redo the Bourne movies, but it just
the
Bourne Legacy was just.
I never saw that.
With Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, I never saw it.
Oh, I'll put it on the list for you.
Okay.
It's going on the list.
Jeremy Renner seems like he could do a good job, but no.
It wasn't him that was the problem with the movie. The problem with the movie is the movie.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Well, have you seen the Bourne Identity? Why am I even asking that question? Of course you have. Go watch it.
Wait a
now.
minute.
What? What?
You didn't rank the movie.
Oh. Best movie ever.
Yep. Okay.
All right. I'm like, what am I'm
Well,
supposed to
you
rate?
still have to do it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. Best movie ever.
All right.
So yes, what did you think about the Bourne Identity? Is it the best movie ever? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like for more of our podcast or movie reviews. And we will catch you next time.